Hello, Leo. Happy Memorial Day. In the past, we have abundance, Ace of Pentacles, abundance. Now, abundance doesn't have to mean money. Abundance can mean abundance of love. It can mean you ascended. There's a lot of things that abundance could probably mean. We have Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. So with this abundance, you were able to be more independent and you were able to be more generous. You left an old way of doing things behind. You could have stopped giving so much, or you could have gave. You know, when we have abundance, we're able to pay our bills. Six of Pentacles, being able to pay your bills. You were able to pay your bills. Maybe this was you paying off your creditors and freeing yourself. Queen of Swords energy. For the present, we have Victory, Ace of Swords. This is you healing, okay? You are not healed yet, but this is you healing. For the present. You had some sort of breakthrough in the present because we have the Hanged Man. It looks like you could have come out of the Hangman's tree and you had a tower moment with someone. But instead of reacting or criticizing yourself or the other person, you just sat with your pain. You're sitting with your pain in the present. And once you get underneath all of this pain, we find love. This is love. So I don't know what this is about, Leo, but apparently you love yourself and you love other people as well. And underneath all of the illusions of society, all of the brainwashing put on you by society, you love yourself and you are love. So you're healing and you're getting closer to feeling this Ace of Cups. Ugh. It just makes me nauseated just thinking about it because it takes a while sometimes to get underneath all of the layers. Now, in the future, we have the Magician, you manifesting something. Two of Pentacles, juggling, Page of Wands, and the King of Swords. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're being very logical about it, okay? You're being very logical about it. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. It's like you're saying what you're going to do, and then you're planning out your day, and then you're doing it with this King of Swords energy. Making logical decisions, making good decisions. Influencing you is the King of Pentacles. So you may feel generous at this time, or you may be focused on your money. That's why you're being very logical. You're talking about adventures that you want to accomplish, but you're also being kind of blocked. Like you're talking a little bit, but you're not giving away all your information. So we have Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. This is you gossiping about yourself, but kind of in a good way. It's like, I'm going to go on an adventure, but I'm not too certain about it. Or you could be gossiping about it after it's over with, you know, after it's over with, after you go on that adventure. Influencing you is the Three of Pentacles. You're using your adventures for part of your work. Three of Pentacles. We have Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So you're really heavily focused on your work at this time. I used to know somebody who really worked hard, and sometimes she would come to work on the weekends just to catch up with some of her work. That's how she was. She just wanted to get her work done. And it's not that she was the perfect worker, and did everything perfectly, but she would play catch up on the weekends and get her work done. And a lot of teachers will do that with students. A lot of teachers, if they have students that aren't able to complete the work as fast as the other students, they will tell those students that's okay. Just take your work home and finish it at home, and that's what some teachers do with students. You are clinging on to your work at this time. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. You are working on something secure and stable. But you are isolating yourself. Okay? Now, what I mean by isolation is you don't even have to be completely by yourself, because we see this Three of Pentacles. You're isolating yourself in a certain connection you have at work with somebody, possibly two other people. You and two other people are really going at it in terms of the work environment, right? And I don't mean like going at it like a love connection. I mean, because this is about money. Three of Pentacles is about money. You and two other coworkers are really focused on maintaining some sort of solid structure with this Four of Wands card, this 1111 card, okay? I'm laughing because I think of two people working with you, and maybe one person's like, I need you to do this, Scorpio, and then you tell the other person, I need you to do that. It's almost like some sort of chain of command. Like you have someone above you and you get information from them, and then you talk to the person that is, I don't want to say the other person is below you. They could be your equal. They're an equal coworker with you. And you go to your coworker and you're like, okay, this is what the boss told me. This is what we need to do, and you both work on it. So you're really focused on this connection. That's what's influencing you at this time. And your coworker may not even see it, they may not even see that you're really focused on this connection. Your obstacle is the Six of Cups. This is a past person. You could be working with somebody from the past. This is a soulmate, Two of Cups. And this is where it gets tricky, okay? This is where it gets tricky. Because we have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. And this is why it's so tricky, okay? Because with that Ace of Wands, both of you could be turned on by each other. And it's not really good, like, at work to be turned on by your coworker, like, or they may be turned on, or you may be turned on, but somebody's turned on, okay? Like, now the problem with being turned on is not being turned on by itself. Being turned on is normal. It is normal to have desires, to have wants, to have feelings. That is normal in our society. You ask any therapist, and it is normal. It is part of who we are to be turned on by people and to be excited by people that we think are attractive. but it but the problem with this being turned on energy is we also have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody may want to control this connection, Leo. So they look at you and they're like, man, Leo really turns me on. And the reason why I'm laughing about this is because of their reaction to being turned on. Because after they're turned on, they're like, man, I don't want anyone else to have Leo. Oh, God. Whoever this is, Leo, they're going to grow and heal in their own time because you cannot make someone stop being possessive. You can't. Any more than you can help how beautiful you are. Like if somebody is afraid of you not being loyal to them, what are you supposed to do? Stop being beautiful? Is that what you're supposed to do? And then if you stop being beautiful, then they don't want you anymore. So what does this person want? Like, oh God. It reminds me of those people that stash all that chocolate in a bag in their room. They have I don't know what it's called, but a secret stash. They have a secret stash. And you come in their room and you find all that chocolate, and it's like, you've been holding out on me. You've been no, this is my secret stash. You can't have Leo. Leo is mine. Like, what is this? Okay. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is holding on to a soulmate connection, okay? They're holding on to this tightly. And another reason why I'm laughing is because Leos are so loyal. They are one of the most loyal signs in the zodiac. And this person is freaking out because they think you're going to leave them. They think that you're not going to be faithful. They think that you're not going to be faithful to the job, or they think that you're not going to be faithful to them. So underneath all of those pentacles was love, because we did find Cups energy. Take it one day at a time, okay, Leo? Now, the final outcome of everything is going to be friendship with that Page of Cups card. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry I was so possessive. I'm sorry that I didn't believe you when you said that you wanted to be with me. that you wanted to be my coworker, that you wanted to be my friend. Whatever it was that you told me that you wanted to be, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. You could both be apologizing to each other, and this is friendship. I mean, I like this angel card for this Page of Cups card because we have the dolphin and we have an angel with a bucket of water. It's almost like the angel's going to pour water on top of the dolphin or either feed the dolphin. You know, this is replenishment of a relationship, but it sounds like this person is a coworker. Now, with this apology coming in, we have the Seven of Swords, the Justice card, and the Sun. I'm kind of confused because I understand the Justice card and I understand the Sun. But this person still may have trust issues. Even though y'all are both apologizing to each other, there may be trust issues that still exist in this relationship. Seven of Swords, you know, some sort of trust issues. Or somebody could be apologizing for leaving, for having left. And now they're coming in to make it right with that Justice card. For everything to be fair. And once everything is fair and balanced out, we have the Sun card. This is your card, Leo. You're coming in to shine the sunlight on this person. Now, I don't know if they're ready for the sun. You know, some people don't like sunshine. But you're ready to shine the sun on this person. You're ready to illuminate everything. You're ready to open your heart and forgive and forget and let go. I mean, we never really do forget, but the way we supposedly forget is by not bringing up the past anymore. Let the past be in the past. So whatever this person did or whatever you did, you know, the outcome is y'all focusing on the present and on being fair with each other with that Justice card, okay? And I see a lot of happiness. You and this person bringing each other a lot of happiness. Now, I still word things, you know, the wrong way. You're not bringing this person happiness, okay? And they're not bringing you happiness. What I meant to say is you're adding to each other's happiness, okay? So everything's fair in love and war, right? When everything is balanced out, you're adding to each other's happiness, okay? So you could be going out and doing things for yourself, and then you're coming back to this coworker at the end of the day and being like, yeah, I had a fun time today, and this is what I learned. Which you don't see coming is the Knight of Swords, okay? Leo, oh God. You're going on another shame spiral again. You keep doing this, Leo, but don't beat yourself up over having a shame spiral. These will happen sometimes on our journey of healing. You know, take one step forward, three steps back. You know, healing can take a while. Yeah, you're going on some sort of shame spiral and you don't see that coming. We have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're beating yourself up for not being more nurturing. Leo, you need to focus on being more nurturing to yourself, okay? That's how you are nurturing to other people, is you have to be nurturing to yourself first. If you're not nurturing to yourself, you're not going to be nurturing to other people. you know and I'm laughing because the people at your workplace, they need to get familiar with you, okay? I don't think you're bipolar. That's not what I think's going on here. Some people may think you're bipolar, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I think it's a matter of, you get up in the morning, and if you have a certain need and you don't meet it, you're going to feel grumpy. And then you're going to take out that grumpiness on other people, okay? So you have to nurture yourself first. Because if you don't nurture yourself first and you go on this shame spiral, and then you come into work, being in your head and all defensive, Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, that's the cue for people to avoid you and run away from you, Leo. They're going to say, oh my God, Leo's having a bad day. Run. like, so you've got to nurture yourself in order to nurture other people. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to get a big, psychological library. You don't have to be like me and get a big library of psychological books. You don't have to do that. But you need to work and focus on your healing. And part of the healing work is actually loving yourself. Yes, actually loving yourself. Actually drinking water, having meals, getting in tune with your body's needs. That is what you need to do. Because if you can't love yourself, you're not going to love anyone else, and you're going to push everyone away, which is the opposite of what you want. We all want social interaction. We all want to meet our needs. But you have to meet your core needs first in order to meet your other needs. This is about you. This is not about you people pleasing or impressing other people or trying to be a certain way or, trying to be perfect. You're never going to be perfect, ever. You're never going to be perfect. That doesn't exist in this world, okay? And it is unrealistic to expect everyone around you to be perfect. One of my psychology books actually said that. I think it was the book about child development. I mean, I have a lot of books about child development. But so I'm not really sure which book it came from, but it said, in your, healing journey, do not expect to come to a place where you're surrounded by a bunch of people that are perfect. That's not going to happen. That's unrealistic. And it's an unrealistic expectation. It's an unrealistic expectation to place on yourself. It's an unrealistic expectation to place on other people. Just like with me, trying to word things the right way all the time. I'm not always going to word things the right way all the time. I'm not always going to be perfect in the way I do certain things. And to expect me to eventually become perfect is an unrealistic expectation. Just like it's an unrealistic expectation to expect me to someday be surrounded by friends that don't have their own agendas and motivations. Everyone has their own agendas and motivations. But the way I see healing is, you're going to come into a period of your life where things are not as bad as they were. And part of that is admitting to having needs. There are people out there that have the agenda of taking money from someone, and that's because their needs were not met when they were children. So they have a deep hole inside their soul that causes them to be desperate and to hide who they are. And you're moving away from that type of energy. You're moving away from that energy to the energy of people admitting that they have needs. And once you're able to have needs, those needs don't feel so strong because you're able to admit that you have them. And you're able to fulfill them instead of hiding them and then eventually being so desperate to get that need met. So everything ends up balancing out. Our wants and needs become stronger when we suppress them. In order to make them less strong and in order to give them less power, we need to admit them rather than suppressing them. So, for example, right now I am hungry. And instead of suppressing this need, I am going to end this video and I am going to get something to eat. But if I didn't end this video and I kept sitting here talking, I would get hungrier and hungrier. And then by the time I did eat, I'd probably feel sick. So it's all about balancing out your needs. Don't beat yourself up over this. Apparently, you have more shame spirals to work through. And that's what you don't see coming, but that's what's coming is a shame spiral. You being hard on yourself. Take care.